Welcome to the Midway call for February 2025. I'm Dave Webb, Chief Marketing Officer, joined by Tyler Sharp, Director of Global Sales for VIDAFY. That is around the world. So if you can see him, you can find him, and he will work with you for your sales group and for your team and for your activity and things like that. Tyler, good morning. How you doing?
I'm great. Nice to be here. Thanks for putting this together for us today, Dave.
It's my pleasure. We've got a lot of great things planned. There's Steve. Steve and Samara, how are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
Great. What is that device that you're broadcasting from?
We are in our van in the middle of the desert in Nevada. We just barely got enough cell phone reception to do this. So,
Okay.
you know,
We will exploit your kindness by joining us. We want to get a couple of perspectives from you. Very first, give us a couple of minutes report on what you saw and witnessed and experienced and contributed at the Australia Regional just last week and a half ago.
yeah, loved it. Dr. Cesar Fernandez did an amazing job, both really going into some amazing science behind the product, like really just the extraordinary research, and really sharing from his own perspective of being extraordinarily highly qualified medical professional, and some of the stunning results he'd seen that he just was really hard for him to believe. And people loved it. It gave him a good basis for strong belief and excitement about sharing it. And yeah, it was awesome. Loved it.
Great leadership in Australia, representing that area of the world. Obviously, Steve and Samara won't talk about their own contribution. They're too polite, too kind, too deflecting of attention. But Steve and Samara also gave great training, great background. Becca White, another double diamond from that area, great training a couple of different times. It was a power-packed Saturday. There were some great social things involved as well. I want to steer attention away now for a little bit. We've talked plenty about what we had a couple of weeks ago, 3-4 weeks ago here in Utah with the Global Diamond Summit. But with that came the announcement of the Global Diamond Council, of which you and Becca and Ulrika and Ricardo Halal and Hilly Lefeber, and I think is everyone covered? Did I miss anyone?
Yes, you got everybody.
Okay, so give us a quick recap of, not even a recap, a pre-cap. What do you see the Global Diamond Council providing? What is your arrangement with corporate leadership and things like that? How do you see that rolling forward for the next little bit?
We had an awesome time. You know, I think I'll quote one of my mentors. He says you have to know who you are, where you're going, how you're going to get there. So the first part was Shane and Laura just really did an amazing job of sharing a vision of where we're going, you know, and in doing that, you know, it's always a tricky thing to integrate what the field wants and thinks they need and what corporate can do. And you know, I think we made great strides in increasing the communication and relationship between the field and corporate. So they have wonderful synergy and get to this $100 million a year, 3-year goal that we've set for ourselves.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. Yes.
I
Go
agree.
ahead.
I'm going to chime in. Yeah, we had an experience which I've shared. Probably all of you have heard, I'm not sure, but where we drove off-road with our truck when we were driving home from Salt Lake to Redding. And in that experience, we learned that drew a parallel that working with VIDAFY right now is such a unique opportunity because we're making new trails. We're driving on places where there aren't necessarily paved roads. And what I came away with was it's fun to do that, especially if you know you're safe in the right vehicle. And so VIDAFY in so many ways is the right vehicle for people to accomplish their dreams. So when we were driving in this 4x4, you know, truck that could handle anything. And I think we were reminded that Shane and Laura, their integrity, it just lends to us feeling safe. It lends to us having courage to share about this incredible product. And in Australia and at the Diamond Summit, we're reminded constantly of the magic of this product with the testimonies that we hear. And so there are so many areas where you're just so uniquely positioned to do something amazing and extraordinary because of the things that VIDAFY has pulled together, because of the heart of the company and the mission of the company. So we're reminded of what a privilege it is to be able to take these golden drops around the world, and that anyone with a position anywhere can sell product or have a distributor in all these countries where we're open. It's just such a unique time and space. Uh, Once in a lifetime opportunity, really.
I love it.
Yes,
I
the
love it.
trailblazers.
Totally, totally true. We want to thank Stephen and Samara. We're going to dismiss them from this part. I know that coverage is a little tenuous where they are, so thanks Stephen and Samara for jumping on. We want to give you the thanks for that. And we mentioned the Global Diamond Summit. Now, those remember two things. The summit is a gathering place for a lot of awesomeness to happen, and from that we derive the council, the Global Diamond Council. So let's talk really quickly. Tyler, tell us about the Global Diamond Summit 2026.
Yes, we've got that coming up here next year. Really excited about this. It's going to be a fantastic event. So we want you to be a part of it. Anybody can qualify to be a part of the Global Diamond Summit for next year. So between January, the 1st of January 2025, last month, through the 30th of November 2025, this year, achieve diamond or higher at least 4 times during that qualification period. Again, January through November of this year. And we'll pay for your travel, your food, your experiences to come to Utah for the Global Diamond Summit that will take place in January 2026. So anyone can be a part of it. We encourage everyone to qualify for it. It's going to be an incredible event, just like this last one was. Really looking forward to seeing how many of you qualify for it. Let us know what we can do to be able to help you. We'll certainly be the vehicle, as Samar had mentioned, to be able to help you in every way to be able to qualify for that event. It'll be wonderful. So.
I love it. And again, that event, we're targeting January, but at least early 2026. We want you to have the experience of being uncomfortable in freezing cold settings. That's not really true. We want to be together. And Utah is a great place to celebrate that. We have the beautiful winter here to celebrate. So again, we look forward to that. Qualify diamond or higher at least 4 times during January through November of this year, and we will see you there and celebrate with that. I'm going to jump onto the screen again. We want to show some upcoming events. So this is coming up very shortly in the next little bit. The first one is the Copenhagen Regional event. It is the Europe Regional, VIDAFY Europe and UK. The regional event there will be celebrated and take place in Copenhagen, Denmark, and that is on Saturday the 15th of March. And I have it on very good authority, just because they're pictured right there in the thing. Shane and Laura will be there. They will be presenting, training, sharing vision, sharing their background and history with where the company came from, but most importantly, where we are and where we're going. That again is the Europe Regional, held at the Tivoli Hotel in Copenhagen. We've got some great interest there and some great help from area leaders from Denmark and from Netherlands and from all across Europe, helping us get ready for that exciting event coming up soon. Tyler, the next event is one that you are involved with as well.
Yes, I'm really excited about this event. It's going to be wonderful. Save the date for April 25th to the 26th. That's a Friday and Saturday in Orlando. Everyone is invited. We want everyone to be able to be there. Here in the U.S., looking forward to this. We've got teams all over the U.S. We encourage you to fly in to be a part of this 2-day event. The tickets are on Eventbrite. They're available right now. Stephen and Samara plan on coming. Listen from Lori Connor, Brenda Varela, myself, of course. And it's going to be just an incredible experience, again, to be able to be together, but to learn from our top leaders and to be able to network with one another and find out what we can do to continue to grow and to build your respective VIDAFY business. So looking forward to this event.
Awesome. Again, that's on Eventbrite. You can look up VIDAFY in Orlando on the Eventbrite site coming soon, and that'll begin fired up just in a couple of months. We're getting ready for that. Later on this year, we're going to keep reminding of this because it really is. I always hesitate to say once in a lifetime, because if you have one in a lifetime, it's really supposed to be amazing. And it is, and it was. We did this last year. We did the Life Converted trip to the Mediterranean. The Life Converted trip for 2025 will be the Caribbean cruise. This will be a brand new ship. It's called the MSC World America. You can check out some of that information there, but look at those qualifications. If you qualify as a premier 4 times between, I want to say November 1st of last year through July 31st of this year, You got to qualify as Premier 4 times. I'm not sure what I said a minute ago, but it's 4 times. And you will qualify for one person to get that cabin. The meals are included, some activities are included. But then as you increase in those qualifications, you also increase the level of winnings. And if you qualify as Elite 4 times, you will get your flight added for one person, including transfers from airport to the dock. But then also, if you qualify as Diamond 4 times between November 24 and July 2025, that is doubled. You get to go as qualified cruise attendee plus flights and transfers for 2. So let's really kind of, I'm going to maximize this right now. I want you to look really hard at that diamond column on the right. Diamond 4 times, and you get flights and cruise for 2. But if you do that all between January and July 4 times, you're also going to the Global Diamond Summit. So I want us to kind of piggyback on all the things that we can accomplish and that we can make happen while we're going there, getting ready for there. Diamond really is kind of the linchpin of leadership within VIDAFY. And we're working through as much as we can, trying to get as much information as we can to you. VIDAFY is the way to go. Let's see. I want to jump over really quickly. Again, I'm kind of skimming through. Tyler, give us a quick update. I'll jump on the screen here. Give us a quick update on qualifying for the 2026 Life Converted trip.
Yes, to be able to qualify for the 2026, you can do that with the $15,000 commissions in accumulated earnings. And you'll certainly be able to do that for 2026. It's the last time to be able to cash in through $15,000 commissions, but we encourage you to certainly do that. You've got a tracker in your back office that shows you how much you have earned in commissions. We encourage you to take a look at that tracker to be able to find out how close you are. So through December 31st, 2025, you need to have at least $15,000 in commissions. And you can do that without question. You can do that, and it adds up quickly as you continue to build your business and you're consistent with your efforts. But we encourage you to take a look at that tracker. December 31st, 2025, have to have at least 15,000 in commissions to qualify for that 2026 trip. And there are also, as Dave just pointed out a couple of minutes ago, there are also these other ways to be able to qualify for that 2026 trip through reaching Premier and Elite and Diamond, as Dave just went over for that 2026 trip as well. So that's the gist of being able to qualify for that. That's it. Looking forward to it. We've done a couple of cruises before for our life converted trip over in the Mediterranean, both on the west side and the east side. And this trip that we're going to be doing in the Caribbean is on one of the largest ships in the ocean with MSC. And it's a brand new ship that's launching in April here in a couple of months for the first time ever. And it's an absolutely enormous ship. So many different things. We're going to have a great time on it coming up this November.
Awesome.
So it'll be a lot of
I
fun.
love it. We are going to add some great folks joining on with us. How you doing, Shane?
Doing well. Thank you. Yes,
We are
Laura,
gonna jump-
unfortunately, she's not able to hop on right now, but she does send her love to everyone, and we hope to have her on our next video.
I love it. Shane, we're going to turn time over to you for a couple of things. One, we want you to give us an update on the Legacy Ambassador position. No one has yet achieved Legacy Ambassador within VIDAFY. Give us a quick update on what that is. I got some slides to support with you as well.
Yeah, definitely. You know, and as we talk about Legacy Ambassador and what we've got going on right now through September of next year, guys, this all has to do with our 10-year anniversary that's coming up. We are so excited. VIDAFY has been around now for going on almost 8.5 years. And it has been an incredible experience. Some of you have been with us for many years, and others have maybe just been with us for a few months. But the 10-year anniversary that's coming up is going to be a huge celebration for us in 2026. And so as a part of our preparations there for that 10-year anniversary, we thought, what do we really want to accomplish as we're heading into those 10 years? And one of the biggest things that we felt that we wanted to do was to accomplish having legacy ambassadors qualifying here in VIDAFY. What is a legacy ambassador? Well, that is somebody with at least 1 million in volume, million QV within their organization, 1 million in volume. That sounds huge. It is. It is a big deal. And that's why we're going to give you 100,000 reasons to qualify Legacy Ambassador before September of next year. That's right, $100,000 bonus we're going to give you for every person. Every person. It's not just the first one. And this was, it was kind of, I'll share a funny little story as we were putting together this promotion. Tyler, Dave, and I sat in a room, and in that meeting room, we were exploring different ideas, concepts, etc. And as we discussed this Legacy Ambassador bonus, Dave had it in his mind. This was for one person only. The first person to qualify at the Legacy Ambassador rank would get this $100,000 bonus. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that emoji where the mind is just blown, right? Well, that was Dave right then. And his, his hairless head kind of fits that emoji as well. He just needs to have that yellow color like the emoji, and they would have been the exact same, mind blown. He couldn't believe that we were going to pay $100,000 to everyone that qualifies at the Legacy Ambassador rank between now and September of next year. Guys, that's how focused we are on creating new Legacy Ambassadors. We are going to give you a double bonus, 100,000 when you qualify, and then you also get that rank bonus as well of 100,000 just as it's paid out in the simplified plan. And so you're going to double your bonus by qualifying at the Legacy Ambassador rank. Once again, before September of next year. Guys, that's over 18 months that we've got, almost 20 months that we've got to qualify at the Legacy Ambassador. How are you going to qualify? Sharing the product every day. How do you qualify at every rank? Sharing the product every day and helping our team members do the same. It's just those 10 drops at a time, guys. We continue to share 10 drops at a time. And it's incredible how people's lives are changed. And as we change their lives, they share it and help other people's lives be changed as well. Dave, I am so excited to cut that first check for $100,000 to that first person that qualifies, and then continue to cut them to everyone that qualifies at the Legacy Ambassador rank.
That's such an amazing, again, my head did explode. And Shane is right. I represent all the emojis with no hair. So I appreciate that. And if I ever get jaundice, I'll be the yellow face emoji with no hair. But I've been in companies where it's, oh, we'll do it for the first one and then hope, 1 million people try to qualify, but we only have to pay it once. Shane says, everybody try to qualify. By September 30th, everybody can earn that double 100K. It's amazing. It's really going to be amazing. Shane, really quickly, not really quickly, at your leisure, as you would like to, give us a recap of what you've shared, first with the Global Diamond Council, and then we did this, Tyler shared the vision beautifully last couple of weeks ago on the bounce call. Give us a quick recap of what we call the VIDAFY vision going forward for the next 3 years.
We've already had a couple of mentions made to this. I loved hearing Stephen and Samara share a little bit of their experience here in Utah as we met with the Global Diamond Council here in Utah. It was an incredible experience, and I loved being compared to a four-wheel drive truck. I thought, a lot of times you hear that, oh, you're a Lamborghini or you're a Ferrari, right? Well, we here at VIDAFY, just as Samara said, we are an all-terrain vehicle. And I loved hearing her vision as we go on untracked territory. And that's part of creating the vision and then actually fulfilling that vision. You end up on terrain that maybe you've never been on. Maybe it's uncharted territory. Maybe it's territory that's been charted out, but you've never been on that. And as we as a company start to go down that path, that's what we're doing. and we are an all-terrain vehicle, and we're moving forward on that path. Very excited about where we're headed here in the next 3 years. Laura and I, as we discussed that, and we discussed kind of where we're headed, um, sometimes as a couple, we focus more on the people, and so sometimes we don't sit around just thinking about numbers. But we felt like as a company, it was very important to determine where we're headed in the numbers within the next 3 years. And as we started to think about how many people we would take to certain ranks, how many people we would have within the company within the next 3 years, all of a sudden the numbers just started coming together as we thought about having over 100,000 VIDAFY entrepreneurs around the world within the next 3 years. And we started charting then how many new diamonds we would have, how many new legacy ambassadors we would have. Well, all of that adds up to over 100 million in annual sales here in VIDAFY within the next 3 years, along with it being a top tier company within the industry. We talked about having 10 leaders with over $1 million in lifetime earnings, 5 legacy ambassadors earning over 500K per year, and 2 global legacy ambassadors earning over $1 million per year. Guys, all of this has to do with the vision that we have of changing lives 10 drops at a time. As we do that, we'll be recognized as well here in the US and around the world as an 5,000 top 5,000. And here in Utah, there's a list for the Fast 50, which recognizes the 50 fastest companies that are growing here in the state of Utah. We'll be a legacy business with global impact, real life changing products with charitable contributions and authentic servant leadership. Each one of these aspects of our vision moving forward over the next 3 years is about changing lives. It's about doing it by serving others. It's about doing it by inviting others. And it's about doing it by sharing what has blessed our lives with others as well. And as we share 10 drops at a time with those that are around us, with those that maybe are on social media and just checking us out from afar. But as we do that today and tomorrow, we will continue to bless lives, and we'll not only accomplish that vision, but the vision will be much greater moving forward. I am so excited about sharing a common vision together with our Global Diamond Council as they head back from Utah and they went into their teams, and we had an incredible regional event in Melbourne. Now we're rolling into our regional event in Copenhagen. And then we followed that up with an event down in Florida as well. So excited about sharing the VIDAFY vision as we're moving forward and where we're headed together as a VIDAFY family.
Love it. Thank you, Shane. Thanks, Laura. Thanks to everyone who's been jumping on with us. We are right now 11:24 a.m. Mountain Time. I just got a message from someone who is joining us from New Zealand. That means it's about 4 or 5 a.m. tomorrow there. So we appreciate that energy coming to join with us. We want to jump over and take a quick look at what we have available to help us learn and understand more about where we're going. Write down VIDAFYvideos.com. That will take you to the YouTube channel that we've established. There are all of these calls, the bounce call, first Monday of every month, the Midway call around the 15th of every month, and the first Monday of each month for the bounce. All of these calls are recorded. We clean it up quite a bit. We take out a lot of the ums and ahs and all of my mistakes, most of my mistakes. Some of them still get through. But VIDAFYvideos.com, and we want to share something in particular that we've just uploaded. In fact, it will be live after this call. It's scheduled for 11:30 a.m. Mountain Time. But this is what the channel looks like when you go to VIDAFYvideos.com. It comes to this channel. Then you can go into this search bar at the top. For example, Rapid Pro. is the hot topic right now. Rapid Pro is how we're going to show these advancements and these rank advancements and these businesses advancing and growing at our own pace, but it's going to be a pretty awesome pace. But just the example I used here was typing in Rapid Pro, and it brings up 2 videos. One was from a couple of months ago, October, I think, and then the other one is one that is just posting today. You can see there it's a quick explanation, under 3 minutes, that one on top. That's our own Tyler Sharp giving us some heads up, an example on what it is to share with the Rapid Pro program. So again, that's VIDAFYvideos.com, and this call happens at VIDAFYvoice.com. So again, we'll keep reminding those in the VIDAFY entrepreneur community. Tyler, you're on screen because I didn't mean to catch you off guard with that, but I do want you to talk to us about that closing February promotion that we've got going on right now.
Yes, no, thank you very much. Appreciate everyone joining us today. Thank you very much. It's the 18th of February here in Mountain Time in the US, and we've got 10 days left. Obviously, February 28th is the last day of the month. We've got a great promotion that we've got right now for the Enroller Special. With anyone that purchases, and this is globally, not just a specific market, but globally, anyone that purchases a Kit 500, there will be an additional 150 QV, so 650 QV with that Kit 500. We encourage you to take advantage of that. Really look to the Kit 500. That is a key to developing Rapid Pros. We've talked about that a number of times. Dave even alluded to VIDAFY videos, where there's a couple of different videos, one being uploaded today, that talk about the importance of Rapid Pro, that talk about the key aspects of a Kit 500 and helping to achieve Rapid Pro. And we encourage you to take advantage of this amazing promotion that runs for the next 10 days to be able to not only bring on individuals at a Kit 500, which is kind of the sweet spot, but certainly to be able to give them a boost in helping them to reach Rapid Pro a little bit more quickly. So with that, thank you so much, everyone, for all that you're doing. Really appreciate you guys being in attendance today. Thank you very much, Shane, for sharing your thoughts with us, and for Stephen and Samara. You guys are just absolutely fantastic and wonderful leaders. I'm very fortunate to be able to have you with us as well. So, Dave, back to you.
Thanks, Tyler. That was the wrap up. That's exactly what we needed. Thanks to everybody. We love what we do with this company. We love how you support and help each other. The egos are very small here. Egos are almost non-existent. We do have the ego to want to work hard and to be successful and to advance. But from what Tyler and I have watched and what we celebrate with Shane and Laura all the time, it is never at the expense of a relationship. And we love that part of VIDAFY, how our company field, the VIDAFY heart, really comes through everything. That starts with Shane and Laura, and it's gone right through everybody that we've worked with in VIDAFY. So thank you for that and for who you are. 11:29 a.m. We have accomplished our 30-minute mission so far. So thanks to everybody. Hugs and high fives is kind of a trite saying, but it's kind of how I feel. I want to give you hugs and I want to give you high fives. I know Shane and Laura feel the same. And from Tyler and all of us, have a great day and make it a terrific day wherever you are. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.